Hello, fourth grade. Today is the second day of rounding numbers. Yesterday, we learned the different rules for rounding, and today we are going to put some practice to it. Today, we're going to be rounding to the nearest tens, the nearest hundreds, and the nearest thousands. So the first number I'm going to start with is 2,187. The very first step is identifying what number we are rounding to. So the first one we're going to do is rounding to the nearest tens. So I'm going to underline my tens place value. The second step in rounding is looking at the neighbor directly to the right and circling it. So I'm going to move to the right, circle it. Number 7's in charge if number 8 moves up or stays the same. So then we have to look at our rules. 4 or less, let it rest, so it stays the same. 5 or more, raise the score. I'm going to add 1. 7 is more than 5, so we're going to add 1 number to 8. So I'm going to change my 8 to a 9 down here. Now the next rule we need to look at is numbers to the left stay the same. So I'm going to write 2,100. These numbers always stay the same. And then the last step that we have to look at is numbers to the right make a zero train. So we have a number to the right, so that number changes to a 0. So when you round 2,187 to the nearest tens, you get 2,190. Now the next number we are going to round is 3,426. And we're going to round this number to the nearest hundreds. So I'm going to underline my hundreds place value. Then we're going to circle the number directly to the right to see if we need to round up or keep it the same. So 4 or less, let it rest. 5 or more, raise the score. This is less than 4. So our 4 in the hundreds place is going to stay the same. Now, numbers to the left stay the same. So this one stays the same. So I'm going to write 3,000. And then all the numbers to the right make a zero train. So the 2 and the 6 turn to zeros. So our new number is 3,400. And the last number we're going to do today is 6,561. And we're going to round this number to the nearest thousands. So we're going to look at the hundredths place to decide if the 6 changes or stays the same. So the number is 5. So the rule is 5 or more, raise the score. So we're going to add 1 to the 6, and that's going to change it to 7,000. Then we have to look at numbers on the left. Now I don't have any numbers on the left, so we don't have to worry about that one. And then numbers on the right, all of these numbers make a zero train. So when we round 6,561 to the nearest 1,000, it makes 7,000. Now you're going to do some practice with your teacher.